Two men will stand trial for assaulting, torturing, and leaving two Battle Creek teens in a wooded area. 24-Hour News 8 Steve Kelso was in court for the two-day hearing. He joins us now from the live desk. Steve.
Yeah, Brian, in the end, Judge Samuel Durham decided that not only was there enough evidence to bind over LaToris Jackson and Nicholas King to trial as charged, but an additional charge of aiding and abetting was added to both of them. Now, most of the two-day testimony came from this man, Daquan Guest. He says that Jackson and King were among several men who lured him and Dante Shuford to a home on Laramie in Battle Creek. He says that the two were beaten with a bat, tied to a pole in the basement, and tortured for 7 or 8 hours. The pair was eventually driven into a wooded area and left. Now, during today's proceedings, defense attorneys tried to discredit Guest's story. Jackson's attorney asked the judge to consider Guest's credibility before making his ruling.
He could seem to very clearly remember some things when he wanted to, but was very fuzzy and couldn't recollect things for no particular reason at other times. So I would ask, his very specific ability to recall when he wants to, I'd ask that the court look at that as overall credibility, and I would ask that none of the counts be bound over.
Battle Creek police are still looking for these two men tonight, Britton McNutt and Leon Finney. Guest says it was Finney who forced him into a truck at gunpoint and then drove him to that house on Laramie where all the torture took place. Now, police had also arrested Danico Erskine in this crime, but before the prelim ever began, Guest said that he would not testify against Erskine, saying that Erskine had had no part in the crime at all. Jackson and King now head to circuit court. Each will face 2 counts of assault with intent to murder, torture, unlawful imprisonment, and now the aiding and abetting charge. No further court dates have been set yet. We're live in the newsroom. Steve Kelso, 24-Hour News 8.